The Flow frames to video feature gives you a lot of control. You can upload different images to nail down the exact start and end point of your video. On the interface of Flow, at the bottom you have the frames to video and you have two pluses right here, and then inside you have your prompt, of course. To do this, you need the images. You can either do it on your trusty image creator or you can create the images right here. Just for the sake of demonstration, I will create the images right here with you and then we will create a video. To create the images, you need to get out of the frames to video and then go to create image. Once you're here, you just need to prompt what you want. And notice that you do have different models. You have the Nano Banana Pro, or you can use Nano Banana, or you can use Imagen 4. I guess Nano Banana Pro is like the best version of this. Now, you can get two outputs or maybe one single output. I will keep it on 2, and then you need to decide the aspect ratio. I will keep it on 16:9. Now we just need to prompt what we want, and this is my prompt.
Full body shot of a young, aesthetic woman walking in the trail of a forest. Soft, natural light, as if under an overcast sky, with diffused lighting, gentle highlights, and subtle shadows. Muted color palette, natural textures, candid shot.
Let's run the prompt and see what we get back. Once you get a response, you just need to decide if these ones are the shots that you want, and if you want to create new ones because you just don't like them, you can go right here, reuse the prompt, and run it again. I like this one, so I will use this as my starting frame. Now the thing is that we need to create the ending frame with the same character, so we need consistency. You have a lot of different ways to do this, but Nano Banana Pro is a great choice to keep character consistency. You can download the image and then take it to maybe KLING, Omni One, or maybe Nano Banana Pro, the interface of Nano Banana Pro. You can do whatever you like. In this case, I will enter to this image. We will get the full size of the image, and what we can do, we can edit it. On the text box, you just need to describe what are the changes that you want, and I want these changes.
Medium close shot. The subject is holding both hands up towards the viewer. Her expression is joyful, smiling and looking directly at the lens. The arms are raised above her head and slightly bent. The body is centered and facing directly forward.
This would be my final frame. I want for the subject to be smiling and with the arms up. Now I will run the prompt and let's see what we get back. Once we get it back, notice that the response is pretty good. Nano Banana Pro, it's really good at this. One thing that you need to consider, especially when you use a frames to frames type of function, is that the background and the character is consistent with the clothing and everything else. If you have something weird in the background or something that doesn't belong, you will get a failed generation, or maybe just a generation that looks a little bit weird. In this case, I think this will work. I will click on exit to get out and then go back to the main screen. Now what we want is to go to frames to video. Once we are here, we can see the starting frame and this one will be the ending frame. So on the frames to video, maybe I will go here and add it to the prompt, and then I will go at the top and add the final frame. If you want, we can go backwards and interchange or just swap the frames. This is just completely up to you, and it really depends on the shots. Here comes the fun part. We just need to prompt and run the video.
A woman is walking in the forest. The camera follows her with a slow, cinematic movement as she walks toward the camera. She happily smiles and says, "Welcome back." No music, no subtitles.
I'm saying no music and no subtitles because sometimes Flow likes to give you subtitles and music on every video that you create. If you want to avoid this, you need to tell the model that you just don't want it. And sometimes, even if you say that you don't want them, it might still output with subs and music. So I guess it's just the way it is. Let's run it and see what we get back, and no promises because the prompt, it's not super specific. Okay, so fingers crossed. See? Music.
Welcome
and singing. Now this is one of the most frustrating parts. On Flow, it happens on KLING as well, and all the different platforms that can create videos with music and singing or narration. Again, it's just the way it is. If I wanted to use this video for a production, this is a bad generation. I cannot really use it. What can we do? Well, we cannot do much. We just can go to reuse the prompt. We can be a little bit more specific, like no music, no singing, and no subtitles. Fingers crossed again, I will run it and see what we get back. Okay, so let's see now if we get it. Cool. It seems like we will get it.
Welcome back. Woo! Woo!
Notice that it added something at the end, but you know, it's a good response. This is a good output. And on top of that, notice that she walks and there's no transition.
Welcome back. Woo!
On the other one, where we are getting the singing, she walks, the camera, there's a cut, and then we get her with a different angle.
Back.
As you can see, it works very, very well, but you might want to run it a few times until you get it right. Another way of using the frames to video is by using one single frame as a starting point. On the frames to video, we have the starting and the ending, but in this case, I just want the starting. Let's say I will start on the same start. I will go here and add to the prompt, so we only have one single frame. Now we just need to prompt and define what happens after this frame. It's a little bit like the text to video, but the only difference is that now we start on a very specific place. So we don't need to prompt a description or in the background, we already have it on the first frame. So we just need to prompt what we want to happen. So it's a combination of the last prompts that we used for the video and for the images. And as before, no music, no singing, and no subtitles. Fingers crossed again. Let's see what we get back. Okay, let's play it back.
Welcome back. Woo!
Well, that was a little bit weird. Let's just take a look again.
Welcome back. Woo!
Still, everything else is just great. Maybe not the audio, the final part of the audio, but we can edit that out if we wanted to. Okay, so that's it. That's the frames to video, and for the most part, it works really, really well. It will require you to craft really detailed and precise prompts to avoid bad outputs, especially when you need the subject to say something. And this is something very true to VO 3.1 and any other model that can do audio at the time of this recording, of course. If you like all of this, please like and subscribe, and this channel is supported by viewers only. If you want to say thanks, you can buy me a coffee through PayPal, YouTube Thanks, Patreon, or you can join one of my courses. You have all the links in the description of the video.